a boatload of info. Sanji's even looking set for a frag here. They're not ready for an early boost. Doesn't convert, though. And so, early posturing towards A. Will it be the commitment? Looks like it. And bye-bye, James. First blood drawn, and it's in favor of Gambit. Yakinda can't step up to the plate. Sanji can through the smoke, and already seeing a heavy amount of pressure on that plant spot. Doesn't look like they'll be able to contest. The molly will stop them advancing. And looking set up for a Gambit first here. The retake util from Sanji. It's a single flash for sure. Kickit's got a smoke for bomb, and Kit. Oh, Chad, there's more to come.
Yeah, this is going to get very, very messy here. Smoke flies out. Buster to take first contact.
He gets one clean. Hasn't now. And with Axel still fragging on shore, they're just going to lose the jewels. They had the util, they had the game plan. Just don't have the frags.
Curious to see how that battle pans on out, as there's more default action over towards B. Axel with a Molotov and a smoke. This is going to give him some room to work
If he
with,
finds an on the full buy and he opens up B again, Buster, nice angle. Takes him down. First death for Axel and the first advantage for VP. Trying to convert off that, and that's clean from Yakinda. Uses that trace of fire, pinpoints Nafany through the smoke. Two early casualties now for Gambit, and he's not done. He's actually advancing, wants to stick around sandbags, and Hobbit on the mantle. It just looks too easy for him. Yakinda takes down another prong of this ramp presence, dropping his util now as he wants to try and confirm if Shiro's still there. Great find from Shiro. I guess he kind of sends Sanji as the sacrificial Mach 10 lamb, try and knock him off the bomb.
Trying to bait something out here.
Hey, they got the bomb plant, and Kickit, he's gone down as well. Shaping up for an awkward one for VP. The wall bang's actually hit the flames. He's going to have to evade them. Inters has found a little bit of a safe haven. He lives on. Bomb ticks down. Surely he's just a man gone down eventually. A dead man walking. And now Shiro. Bomb is half ticked.
This is the clutch master, though. If anyone's going to do it.
Yeah, James holding the line. He'd have to miss, and doesn't do much of that.
So we'll have to see how that one continues to develop as we get back under with the gameplay. And, well, Shiro, you wanted to see if he had that T-side AWP. It's out already. So is the A-ramp aggression. Yakinda again finds an opening. That's going to be the second for Yakinda.
Yeah, nearly a third. Axel has to brave the Molotov through the flames. He lives to tell the tale.
VP doing this silently. Don't want to give away too many sound cues on this. We've got enough utility from Gambit to work this one out. Smokes towards the site, Molotovs as well. And whoa, Sanji, that aggression. That's a lot of info right there.
Interesting, Hobbit gets the assist. Not sure how much damage he inflicted into his teammate there. Just Buster now to overcome, and he has already taken down one. Shiro into the site. 3 more remaining for the fight. Smoke deployed and bomb planted. Does have a Molotov as well, so buying time, finding these individual jewels. It's not going to be easy as time ticks up and they group up. Heading to the stairs, or considering it at least. Just needs one on its own. If they travel as a pack, it gets infinitely more difficult with the AWP.
Still a gap.
Huge chance for Shiro to find just one. He's missed his shot, and he won't get a second. Nice find from VP. Not taking any chances in that.
Yeah, a couple of uncharacteristic misses from Shiro so far in this one. Now, if you want to look to a name that has really popped off in this tournament, of course it's Shiro, right? The limelight's been on him. He even ran over Simple.
Just on the edge of the smoke, they're practically touching. It looks like Hobbit caught a little from James' shot. Crossfire. Look at the setup from Kicker and Sanji. Using those smokes as temporary walls. And they've constructed a pretty damn convincing third round here. Sanji just confirming my suspicions. Shiro on site, 20 seconds. It's unlikely he plants. It's unlikely he gets anything else. And yeah, quick kick it. Very quick. It's just the two of them. Sanji and Kicker started that round with a deagle.
Well, they can call the lobby clear, and they're even going to try to boost up. That flash is good. Buster.
Oh, he still sees nothing.
How much did he spot? Nothing at all?
You think he's aware that it's a possibility? He certainly is now as he unloads his mag. Buster and Kick at keeping him long range. Does look like a P250 bullet did catch him through the floorboards there, but it's Inters to actually find some lethality.
James here too now. This is locked down.
Yeah. Perfect catch. Top spin from James nade there, and it does convert the fourth. So only losing the one casualty. Buster's the B defender, and
look at this space though.
Yeah, that's a lot early and alone. Kick it. Double kill on the B defense. He nearly takes a third. Inter's bleeding. Trying to claw something back. Great utility usage to at least make it an unfavorable duel for the CTs. But look at this. Completely unchecked. I say that with bated breath. Don't know what the CT spotted. Yeah, Yakinda's worked it out. Confirms the A defender.
But the way that VP have been playing these rounds, it still feels like they're set for it. James, oh, he's just going to rotate back and forth. Not sure where he wants to end on up. The flash is good. He's forced off the line. More pressure over towards A. 30 seconds now.
Yakinda's got the perfect timing as it fades. What a round from him. That was an A defense, but all of those frags felt so simple. Spots Nafany. Good control. Enters an important trade. Smokes to the side. They'll be looking for the plant here. Kicker and James to contest. James floating in limbo. Finding a sweet spot between the flames and the smokes. Bomb now down, or attempted to. James denies it. Not done yet. 3-on-3. 14 seconds, pressure's on the T's, and James missed his shot. Axel's got a new lease of life. He jumps into the shot, and now they have to deny the plant. Inters has got a scrap of health, desperately trying to find somewhere to plant it. It's not to be. And Shiro, oh no, Shiro's got one, but he's just holding onto his weapon as best he can. He's caught in the smoke. He's got $200 to his name. And they go off the flash. Bust up. Nothing to show for his defensive B4. Still stand for Gambit. Admittedly, it's only those D-goals, and a run boost will drag the crosshair of Kicker. Oh, but James got him safe and sound. Shiro, just the one. And I think James done enough there on the generator position. He'll lock it down, keeping that KD flowing. 11-1.
Nafany with a deagle, same with Shiro. There's AKs on the other three. And with only 2 rounds left to play and the max loss bonus, I think Gambit realized they need more rounds. They need them now.
Oh, great opportunity found. Hobbit catches the Yakinda's aggression.
Oh, what a shot.
Exile, there we have it. He started this with 6-0. Now winning out a duel on the B stairs again towards the later stages. Sanji's vulnerable as well.
Timing.
Perfect. James has to go back, or does he go forwards in the flame? He stands his ground. It nearly was the collapse. But Gambit set for a 5th here. Sentry will buy time, should spread to deny the default plant. And he throws out a smoke of his own design as well. Oh, nearly. But Hobbit taking matters into his own hands this entire round.
Yeah, 3 for him, and that's what they need, right? The pedigree of Hobbit, someone who's been there and done it before, needs to step up and show the way for the Gambit boys here.
It could be a Dosia X-God moment 2021 replay, or he's just going to smoke it and get them all scared out and running.
He might even just sit this, Alex.
Oh, 3 seconds! Okay. And he does pull Axile close enough to the radius.
Just babysitting right now is Sanji. Not going to go for the kills. Utility comes over. He's going to relay that. Drops a defensive Molotov and will tuck on in.
They're ahead of it. And there's a gap. Inters, he jumps straight through it. They double up, and Inters, Axile all filling the feed in favor. Just like that, to 6th is found. Stolen mid-pincer ahead of the molly. Catching VP off guard. James thrust into a 1 versus 4.
No James time this round.
He's got everything he could possibly desire. Axile has completely disappeared.
30 seconds left now. Bomb is starting to get halfway ticked.
Hello, Hobbit. Goodbye, Hobbit. Doing his due diligence, clearing his close corners. They are
halfway tick now.
Running out of time. Playing it so passive, and there they are. Spots him out. That's the final round. We do see 9 to Virtus Pro. VP want to go up and make it very loud towards A.
Yeah, fight us is what they're saying right now, and they've had no contact whatsoever. They might even just stroll straight onto the site. Smoke down, molly to follow. There's a gap here to work with, and they're just pushing in.
Yeah, they've given them so much space to work with. Yakinda's caught one already through the smoke, and at that point, what are you supposed to do as a CT? What are you supposed to do? Stare at the smoke, push through it?
That was the utility on Nafany as well, right? So now they're operating with nothing. Hobbit has to hit a couple more here. James gone down. They know he's coming.
He knows Buster's around the corner. Yakinda still a threat with his Glock. He's taken every fight and winning it too. Oh my lord. Only one consolation frag for Shiro, but the bomb's half gone. And Shiro does have 3 more to find. Kicker's jiggles so potent. Did need to hit some spectacular 1-taps. He only had 1 bullet left. Runs out.
He's actually going to get himself over towards this short position. CT smokes to deny space as well.
It's going to be so difficult to get value out of this scout once they get close. Flashes are good. So is the molly, but by smoking it. He has a little bit of a gap to play around. First found. Chaos for VP though. Kickit and Sanji. That should be denied. Hobbit's right there. He does go down. Kickit has the clutch, but Shiro's already hit the scout. Just a formality now. A single bullet from the pistol can finish the job. And it does. Gambit steal away the second, forcing in.
Looks like he flubbed that one. May have landed on the crane. Easy to mess that one up.
There's a gap under that. Shiro. Oh, he's caught Kickit. Turning the flash was enough to not only find a frag, but put an AK in his grasp. 2 now in play for the CTs as they return to control. And they've got quite a handsome crossfire here. Sanji, very clean, a necessary frag, but don't forget he's low. And Shiro, he knows, bomb's loose. Just as the smokes bloom. Bomb would be lovely. Off the flash pop, he might retrieve it, but then what? 30 seconds, Chad, and
the damage.
Yeah, it's something. Axel's locked the door.
Locked in.
His timing here is everything. Looks like James not ready for it.
Oh, what?
He actually turns.
Okay.
Fine. It's fine. 15. And Axel's not done yet. A double for him. Okay.
Support here at least. Gambit have made a decent call playing 2-2. Yakinda's taking space on A. They might fall back on this, you know?
Bomb spotted B, but with a frag, it's just one more separating them from the plant. Inter says no. 19 HP, if they could just find him. Shiro's there now as well. The nade could find him, it does. Great dunk. Hobbit's not done.
Body's on the line
James
here.
missed his shot. 15. Again, the clock not their best friend. 10. Just on Jens. Shiro's got the perfect line. What are you supposed to do?
They might save.
He invested into this fully. And now he's just looking to keep hold of it.
Whew, that's a rough one to lose right there for VP. It felt like they did everything right. They get the opening onto NaVi, who's been making these type of plays all tournament long. He is getting denied time and time again in this matchup. 20 seconds.
Flashes will be the go. Hobbit, a lot to do. Does go down early. Will Shiro contest the plant? Can Shiro contest the plant? He's been flashed off now. Tucked in on short, but he's likely to swing. And the plant's
Sanji's
going
doing it
down.
all!
Sanji saves them with the hero Deeg. Now posted up holding short. Axel wants to get back in. He ain't done. Bit of a role reversal now. Coming in from ramp are the CTs. Sanji,
he wants to peek this.
He does.
He's tucked in now, though. He might just stand tall.
And Sanji's the clutch up. Surely not. Axel low. You can see the deagle and the info's there. Will he adjust? He's forced him off the bomb at least.
He's panicking. Sanji's panicking.
It's fading. It's fading. That's surely Sanji's round. He knows. Next sound cue. Just have to peek it late. And hit the one dig, and he does it. Sanji saves VP. 4 frags, so much impact. I'm just going to walk in. Looks like, yeah, no, definitely not B. Keep your lean. Stay A.
Oh,
the
this is a
information's
double.
going to change, yeah. It's just such a tight line. He'll have to adjust now, but he does quickly. And, yep, that's the double you predicted. James finally beheads him.
30 seconds. Do they want to get stuck into this? Kickit still has space over towards A.
Okay.
Oh, James still going B.
With the bomb on his back, but Inters hasn't moved a muscle. James, you're going to have to hit the craziest no-scope.
Oh!
Or a quick scope, that works. Still Shiro, though, and that's enough for a round. Kickit's so disconnected, the bomb loose. Gambit beating VP at their own game. That's another for the Gambit squad, and just after the heroics of Sanji as well.
Wild, no movement from either. NaVi now going to drop that molly. We'll get a Q. Kickit almost has to fight forward here if the flames spread to his toes.
The fact there's no Q. False sense of security. NaVi does go down. Patience is rewarded. First frag for VP. Crucial round of play. Angle doesn't catch the glimpse of Inters.
He's going to have to be careful on this jiggle. James can punish. Oh, they soaked up so much space.
Yes.
Look at this.
They have no idea, and now B's open. Open for business. Inters spotted. James didn't quite get the punish you were talking about, but now Inters has got to find a very important frag, and it's just not to be. There it is. Shuts him down. Shiro and Hobbit just wondering how on earth you're supposed to get back into that B site now. They've cracked through mid. Mid to B then. We haven't seen that flavor.
Yeah, so that pressure towards A, once NaVi goes down, the rotations come in. The timing was absolutely perfect. Now, to Gambit want to try and save these because there's not too many avenues. 2 players over towards A right now from VP, and they have to go through middle. So it feels like Gambit are locked on in here. Kickit hasn't moved for the entire round, an absolute bloody statue, and James has mid.
Ooh, they're going to lose it all. Oh, bouncing his head off the doorway and it still doesn't stop.
And this is the chance. If VP take this one and they blow them out the water, don't let Gambit save. They can net this one up 16-14.
Charging, very suppressing flashes, and Yakinda's opened up the account again. Quick frag onto Hobbit, converts off a James flashbang, and they want to go again. Again with the pop flash. NaVi, Molotoved and flashed out, and they line up for Buster. VP, looking like a team possessed into our 28th. No way back in for Gambit.
They're going to want to save these rifles, right? We were just prefacing what they need to have going into the next round of play, and, well, if you're VP, you may as well start having a little bit of a look. Awkward angle to clear, but it is Yakinda.
Yeah, let's see how good his pre-aim is. Oh, didn't do a full thorough clear and does lose out to the Interzang.
That might be enough just to hold Jame at bay, that Molotov. He will now have to mantle around, and Axel's living as well. I say that. Kicker gets him. Can they take Inters out?
They really wanted that. Even leaving the AWP in pursuit of it.
VP, with all the nades they have left, they can really just walk into A and go for a standard set piece. Yeah, Sandbag's definitely called clear now.
Oh, Yakinda, sharp.
Oh, the timing.
It's good. Sanji and Jame better though, and just Axile as the dust settles and the bomb is planted. Disconnected from the squad, and the smoke is potent. Oh, and James been caught off. More damage, that's something. Smoke and a 10-second defuse, or at least pulls him closer to the site, looking for his off angle, and he'll find another, not far off. Completely forcing the rebuy out of VP. They will take 15. Gets costly, and he even takes an AK for his troubles.
Yeah, he's done good economical damage. It's just the stage of the game that we find ourselves in. It doesn't matter.
It's going to come down to how VP check this. Starting to ignore it now. Starting to assume it.
Oh!
Yeah, but Yakinda's checked it enough. NaVi, all that patience for naught. Hobbit has to be the one to step up now. And kick it. What? Actually lands that. I thought Hobbit had him every day of the week. Overcomes the inaccuracy. Bomb's already being planted. VP, have you really turned it on its head to this extent? Gambit's pick. Bomb ticking in their favor to finish it here in regulation. Jame taking some shots. Sanji peeks out from his hidey hole, and just one more frag. It's Axile. Too many bodies, too little time. VP, stabilize. That's going to convince many. The start of this best of 5. Vertigo, Gambit's pick. And it goes to the polar bear. And as Kickit gets that bomb down, do they choose to contest? Not yet. They wait for the numbers. They've got NaVi working on a long rotation towards tunnels.
They're all tucked in towards side as well, Alex. I don't know how you get back in here against these Glocks.
All these duels favor the Glock now. Here they come. And already a flurry of frags in favor of VP. One from Tons, one from the doors.
Bomb's halfway ticked. They got to get a move on.
Very passive, just jiggling for the info. Shiro on one, and it's only the one. Locked down, VP take the pistol, and that's after an early move from NaVi, early frag. Saw how potent their second rounds can be.
Both teams completely spent on utility here as well. It's just that one smoke on Yakinda.
Oh, they're not even looking, not expecting the re-aggress, and with one bullet enters, forces Yakinda down. How do you overcome this now?
Yeah, well, those footsteps were baiting Jame into a peek, but Shiro just moves off that line, so now Jame has some space. Hobbit's taken even more.
Oh, and they're not looking for this either. First up short now from long, and yeah, a sitting duck is Sanji. 3 is the magic number. He hits 2. And Shiro, ooh, not only the bomb, but a frag.
This is all on Buster here. Sanji's too low to do anything. Buster has to pull them out of this hole, and with the bomb tucked in with 35 seconds left, they're really running out of options.
Gambit going to give him nothing. NaVi is awaiting. Oh, it's surely just going to be a slight overextension, and there it is.
Sanji should just try and save this if he can. Are they going to push on in, or are they just going to let him hold on to this?
Might be a bit of a walk.
Shiro's having a look. But Sanji, if he doesn't rear his head, he'll get away with this. Shiro might start running now and doesn't get that Galil. So we'll be holding on to the scout, probably happy with that.
All right, it's an explode B. There will be nothing for 2 of the A defenders to do. Hobbit's the one on CT and completely dry. Body shots. Sanji hunting for the trade. He can't even get that. Hobbit's making it so damn difficult for VP. They just can't even get into the site. They'll take whatever they can.
Need to go down after time, before time. If they go down after time, this is a nightmare. Kicker's trying to throw his body at the line. James just 2 seconds left on the clock. That could have got so much worse for VP.
Advancing a slow creep towards the site. Yakinda's managed to get himself across. The flashes are good. Hobbit uses the smoke to survive, and Shiro from short. It's Sanji with a crucial trade. Keeps VP's chances posting a second here.
He wants to get that bomb down, but needs to clear off towards short.
Oh my lord, he nearly won it. Nearly peeked into the AWP. He'd have to do a whole lot more than that. They'll boost to stop and deny this plan. I think he's got it. Yep, they faffed around a little too long, and kick it now set up for a spray. He gets 2 towards the elevator with this kind of health though. The odds stacked up against Sanji, looking for a punish and a precise one.
Low.
So low from the earlier exchange against none other than God Sanji. 2 clutches? Oh, too much to ask. Shiro denies it. He thought the walk up didn't quite have the pacing in his head.
Gambit have good nades to slow this again, right? They picked up that weapon. There's lots of nades on the floor as well.
Oh,
okay.
Straight through the smoke. Kicker was tapping, looking for info. He gets more than info, knocks their head off. They don't boost either. Opting for a further back, a different angle of attack. And it's not far off from Shiro. They're into the site now, though, and the bomb will be planted. Sanji hiding behind the car. It's Buster, the first up. That's the trade. Sanji consistent.
This flank's coming very late through long.
Inters is going to have a chance to take down James. He's so distracted by Shiro's shots.
Turned.
Yeah, and already Axel's got one. James not ready for this. It's going to come down to one man. Just kick it. Just like that. Shiro's got the kit. He's close. And they've done it. Gambit retake control. They'll even grab an extra AWP for their troubles. Still no access to short. Yakinda wants to change that. Oh, and he wins it out against the AWP, no less. His moves so graceful and his shots so pinpoint perfect. Sanji's caught the mid player. VP have caught themselves a third.
Inters will do good to get away here.
Doesn't seem too likely now.
Look at him just
look at the map.
Just toying with Sanji. Yeah, they're collapsing in all around him. Where are you going to go, mate? Please? I just want to leave.
Trying to escape the wrath of Buster. There it is.
A huge amount of impact with the AWP thus far, but it means that the CT side defense will need to look a little bit different. Very fast. Look at this. Straight out the mid doors. Look at all the space. He's going forward.
He wants more. And he's actually found Hobbit. There is an important trade from Shiro. We do return to a 4-on-4.
Can't rotate anywhere. Not with James here.
Yeah, and Buster's even trying his own little adventures towards this lurk smoke. How far do you want to push this?
Looks like all the way.
Oh, shots.
That's heard.
Yeah, very, very unlikely for Buster to dig himself out of trouble now. Good work from Inters. NaVi didn't choose to fire a single bullet or make a single sound, so 1B is the call.
Look at NaVi and his nades, though, Alex. He still has a molly for this.
Yeah.
They're reconsidering it immediately, so...
20 seconds.
Kick it.
If he gets the timing,
Kick it.
Shiro exposed. And Shiro passes his test. That should be enough. James swallowed a nade. You got 10 seconds. Just throw your bodies at the site. Hope you don't go down after time. Yeah, knife out. Okay, so VP did run out of time after that one. Ran out of steam. Shiro with 3.
AWP recovered.
Knowing they want to try and find some impact with the saved rifles.
And here he is.
Yakinda surely gets checked. Oh my lord. And Inters is not looking at all.
Oh!
Oh, and he gets them both. First kicker. Yakinda on the reactions, but got to get up pretty damn early in the morning to wake up and stop Inters. Sanji caught as well through the doors. The Tracer's fire was enough. Buster, he's done it before. Can he do it again? Breaking into the site. AK to be knocked off his perch is Inters. And NaVi on site. They've done well to isolate these duels. If Jane can get away. No, Inters does well to take him down. Bomb retrieval integral. Sanji does tag one up on the advance towards tunnels. Shiro close to contest. This. About 10 seconds. They're going to have a chance. The timing on the walk-in. Sanji does manage to win his duel despite his low HP, catches Exile off guard, but now, same can't be said. He'd have to one tap or save an orb. That works too.
Yeah, the fact he's been able to grab that one right under their noses here. It is still the round for Gambit. They have pulled another one away just with the saved gun, some upgraded pistols, and some heroics from Inters. How does he get 2 kills there, right? Finally, VP are going to go for one of these standard plays, and that conditioning with the lurk smoke from Buster, it just looks like a normal round.
Yeah, so far. Now with a bit more util thrown his way, he's actually forced to smoke onto their Molotov. NaVi actually converts YEKINDA's hunt, and Inters, he's having another round. Doesn't matter whether it's P250 or M4, he's just caught 2 on his repeak. First Pro has got no way in now. Kickert's caught on doors, Hobbit goes looking. And we know what time it is. 60 seconds. And he's pushed down. NaVi denies it all.
Is Kicker going to get a gun here? There we go. He's only got a deagle. So this buy, Alex, last round is not looking good.
Sanji, the entry fragger. Axel stomachs it. Hobbit was flashed in, and oh, so perfect. Hobbit nearly transfers. Okay, YEKINDA keeps it competitive, and he'll recover an 8K for his hard work. You can see there's corpses littering for either side here on long, and that double AWP you talked about, Chad, does get awkward in this mid-round if cross smokes land. Into spray, does 2. Kicker hasn't gone down, but that's sound. They're well aware one has slipped the net, and looks like Shiro's missed shot has given YEKINDA's perfect time to strike from short. 8 seconds left as VP have pulled this one out.
Oh,
Inters,
not again.
Not done yet. More impact required. He needs the head, finds the head. One more, and it's the most prized of them all, YEKINDA. He's got 3 already. Will he get the 4th? He's tagged up so low. USP now. He knows one bullet will do it. And Inters 3 back-to-back impact rounds pulls Gambit into an extended lead. So much impact from him. No permanent deaths yet.
James been very sneaky
Playing
here.
retake here?
Yeah, no kit.
Oh, Hobbit. Nice catch. YEKINDA was trying to work on the round-the-world maneuver. Now they have to focus all of their attention. The element of surprise, it's not clean from James. Inters continues to impress as he finds his 20th and another as well. Nothing left for VP in this pistol. Bloodshed, tears. It's 10 for Gambit.
And if Gambit convert this, just the way they get off, NaVi's very lucky to be alive here. Lots of bodies around.
So many. YEKINDA's caught just the one. What's going on?
Okay.
For a second there, it looked like the CT aggressions were winning against Mac 10s. It's stabilized. Thank you, NaVi.
There are 3 players still over towards the A side of the map. Hunkering down long is Buster and James. He's having to take a risk in some space. Hobbit's low, and Hobbit's down.
Interesting. What does that do to NaVi?
Mid to A? Mid to A?
They're boosting. The element of surprise, I'm not sure anyone's going to be expecting this. I say that as Sanji is. Considered it for a second. NaVi is through.
Oh,
it could too.
Be the double.
And it could very well be just the Mac 10 though. Surely he
Oh, NaVi.
NaVi with impact all over. What's James to do now? The glass cannon AWP was responsible for B. He's been a completely nullified object at this point.
He's locked in as well. Look at this. One player already towards spawn. That's Axial. James, you got to be careful, mate.
They want to stop this. They don't want to stop that save. They know how much impact a single AWP, especially for VP, and it's clean and easy.
He's not 100% certain if people haven't crossed. Well, YEKINDA is. He's taking back that space, and James in rotation. It looks like they're setting up for a B split.
Yeah, and the CTs seem to have worked it out. Util starts to fall. James drops NaVi, aggressive just on the edge of that smoke. Just when he needed to arrive for the mid to B split, makes things difficult. So does YEKINDA.
Both down. B's open.
Wide open, thanks to Axile. Can't contest the smoke. James looking to elevate someone up or get the boost himself, hoping to find one as they reposition onto the platform. This is a Hail Mary maneuver.
This has a good idea. Look at the wall bang.
Great idea, yeah, he's completely deterred them from that.
They have to save. Like I said, there was no kit for the post plan. They will be able to drop and have another competitive round going forward, but it doesn't matter. 14-6 right now. Gambit looking good to convert. They might even get this one. Inters gives it a shot. Bomb goes off. Sanji lucky to survive. Wants to grab an AK if he can. How is there no eyes on long?
Okay, they're walking in though. James gonna have to do a lot of work here. Sanji trying to bait them to look at him, and he's done the first part. He's gonna have to do the rest as well. Great Molotov to buy time. Yakinda's burning though. Have to find a new elevation.
Long's coming too. Sanji's screwed.
Yeah, safe corner, but for how long? Shiro already onto Yakinda to finish off the jobs of the Flames, and Gambit set for 15 just like that.
What an odd round that was. And they'll just hold on to these two rifles. So Buster and Kick It, they're the ones who went down towards B in the previous. This time they'll get to hold on to their guns. And it was so strange. nafni was so far forward. Look how far forward nafni is. And Hobbit and the rest of the team are still just coming up late. And they make a round like this work. So great stuff.
Inters will hear the jump for info.
He's heard the scope as well. Slip the net.
And James does not hit the shot. Inters gives them the man advantage. Looking to finish this right here, right now. Map 2 of the grand finals could be a thrashing. Just need to post the one. Up short now. VP's dastardly Dust 2 getting completely shaken. And Yakinda peeks out. It's damage. It's insufficient. They're both coming in from CT and B respectively. So disconnected. Just got to follow the flowchart now for the after plan. Sanji does take down nafni.
Buster does have a kit. This is still doable. It looks extremely unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, with the flashbang, Sanji wants one more before he does any more dirty work, and that's the head he was waiting for. Pops it off of Inters. The impact continues. Buster. Oh, they may not expect this.
Look at this angle from Hobbit.
Angle on the gather the smoke and makes it all too easy. Gambit really do convince many with a performance like that against Virtus Pro. Masters of Dust 2, their pick no less. Gambit equalize our grand finals.
To be overwhelmed, will drop back. He doesn't have a rotator close here, Alex. This could get dicey for Yakinda.
Fake the drop off so he can catch Hobbit sleeping, but not today. Hobbit rounds that corner and pops that head. They're into the site. CT's onto the retake. Shiro's just deciding where he fancies his plant. This is an angle for nafni. Should catch Jame off guard. Okay, now a double peek. He's trying to isolate into two individual duels, but stacked up against them. nafni's even got a Molotov for the defuse.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're going to get close to the bomb right now. VP need to start making a bit of a move. They need to win a fight. There's one.
Okay. Kicker would need a clean one. On the second, he looked away, assumed he'd done the necessary damage, and just stacked up against Sanji. He has to accept his fate here. He actually gets the reload. Manages to take an extra one down. I think he accepted his fate as he turned, but we'll take that.
More space for Sanji, but this is a hard corner to round. Normally a player at the top here waiting, and they're actually totem dropping. The timing is great for Sanji.
Is so good for Sanji. The fact that he's going to come up from above, they just have to keep them busy, and Yakinda doesn't even need the help. Weapons to be recovered, a smoke on main. If Inters goes down, this is a disaster. Gambit have lost all of their resources. Yakinda just pops off for a triple. Axel's lingering in the smoke. Yakinda walks straight through it.
Of course he does.
There's no way Axel's expecting this. The same man that killed him from Pop is now directly behind him. Sandwich could punish. Great shot. Axel adjusts into Sanji as well, but he's not ready for Yakinda. On for an ace now. 4 frags. Shiro on Pop as well. He's doing it all. Heavy lifting. Power to look through walls, so we know it was clear. Now planting. They won't be able to knock him off, but contesting from either side of the bomb train. This gets so difficult for Shiro. Look at his head on a swivel. A 360-degree remit to try and make sure he could find that first contact.
Yakinda looking for some main control right now. As soon as he calls this clear, they might be able to rotate another over, but it might be too late.
Oh, James didn't pull the trigger. Confirms it down the ramp. Their backs are turned. They're not ready for that. Big punish from Kicker, looking for more. nafni down as well. Sends them packing. Shiro does hit the no-scope to get back into the site. He needed to hit some consecutive shots, though. Nade's not going to find him. It will land on Axile. And with 20 seconds, he does have to take some initiative, trying to get it back up the ramp. He catches Hobbit, trying to sell it. They're going back to B with 14 seconds, heading for upper. Hobbit pops off. Long range, needs another, and he finds it as well. They can plant, turning this round entirely on its head. Defying all the odds, Yakinda demanded to clutch again. They're so low. Hobbit started doing that. As soon as Rushley presses that number, Hobbit changes the entire dialogue. And Yakinda's going to lose his weapon here if he's not careful.
Yeah, Xeal's already tucked in 1 HP. He's found the gap. Well, so's Yakinda, but doesn't get the kill. Hobbit finishes it in style. What a round.
He gets to keep it all. Okay, smoking main enables them to take the fight. That's going to keep nafni on high alert. And Yakinda
he's so ready for this.
Procedurally clearing. Oh, NaVi makes it look easy. Caught out by Yakinda, but now it's Buster's turn. No one holding that Ivy, and he's managed to find the gap. These CIS squads just have such a fantastic read of the game when you are not only cognizant of what your team is doing, but what your opponents have to react to. That's when these gaps are found. Buster just looks like a sitting duck.
Yeah, they have to save as well. I know the bomb hasn't gone down, and we're yet to see too much space taken, but NaVi's about to be in CT spawn. Oh my god, NaVi, how does he get another? It looks like he's always looking in the wrong place, and he's just pulling off these shots. 2 huge kills right there, and now it will just be Jame.
On the board, that third one.
Yeah, well, you're right. Like, the only round so far that has come from VP was from this man right here. Yakinda had to get an ace for them to post a round so far. So the other individuals need to wake up and find some of those kills. Otherwise, this half can really get away from VP. Pick your poison here.
Yeah, they're going to run boost. Jame, how quick's the flick?
Oh!
Fast enough. Hobbit, despite the elevation, does eat lead.
It's a good opening right now for VP. They need to stabilize on this. It has all been through Yakinda that one round. This time, a free opening.
Yeah, get your eyes on the extremities. See where these T's are trying to find their way back in. Sanji stands and delivers. Turns the flash, takes an AK for his trouble. Shiro's going to not go for it, is he?
Thought about it.
Yeah, felt like he was considering it. Seen Orpers jumping into entry frags as of late, thanks, Jame.
This position from Axial, if he doesn't peek, never mind.
Yeah, okay, wow. VP have managed to convert off the back of that. Don't forget that James started with aggression.
A decent bag of money. You know, nothing that we're going to write home about just yet. The loss bonus for them will be starting at that 1,400 mark. So tickling on in 5.3 for Axial, Hobbit with 5.4, NaVi 4.9. They will be able to buy again. And this is a split screen right here as James.
Didn't even blink.
Yeah, well, who would have thought? This boost, right? People might be thinking about why they're going for a play like that.
Wielded by NaVi, heading towards upper. Kicket's holding it. And the element of surprise, yeah, that actually enables the frag. NaVi onto just the one.
They've got space. They're pushing up already. A player oil train weaseling into the back lines.
Yeah, and those CTs rotating. And what are you supposed to do? Yakinda's checking. Oh, wow. The precision out of NaVi these last 2 rounds. Seems like it's enough. The CT's getting picked apart out here. James been lingering around this site for forever, but he does see the hand. Doesn't know he's low. Does manage to find at least the smoke onto the bomb, but the swing from upper, it's coming. Axile's on lower. Time is of the essence, James. Trying to find just one frag to make it doable. He won't get back onto the bomb.
Oh dear, all right, all right. VP have to start pulling something out of the bag.
Yeah, see what you got. Doesn't hit the first. Damage inflicted, but that's it. Looking great. Gambit surging in. Frags for everyone. Everyone takes one. Just Axile and Shiro on the agenda next for a little bit of bloodshed. Not to be.
Hobbit doesn't want to share.
How dare you?
12 kills for him so far. A lot of impact for the individuals for Gambit in this map. The multi-kills, when the chips look down, has been the difference maker so far.
Oh, they're checking every corner.
In the zone right now,
They are. Much firmer understanding of how they want to play their game at the highest level.
Oh, the tag as well. James copped that one through the wall.
Yeah, I don't know if James is going to catch one in revenge, though. There is someone committed to main. The Flames making things a bit hot. They've isolated him, but Inters just digs himself out of trouble. Traded. Big stuff from James. Crucial.
They know that the rotate is far away from B, and Hobbit's accelerating.
Oh, he is. He wants to punish again. Kicket's got a perfect angle.
What a shot.
Hobbit again with the 1 HP, though. Some cruel twist of fate.
You can't keep saving VP. Eventually, you need some of these rounds. 9-3. When are they going to put it in?
What do you say if you kick it? Yeah, dinked. B's open.
Like, I don't include the play-ins, just the main tournament. I'll have to double check, but these guys came in. Look, it's not that they weren't on people's radar. It's just that they weren't considered to be in the grand final when you had teams like Vitality, Astralis, NaVi.
Yakinda is inner. Head towards his old position. It's wide open. Up all off. Oh, Inters. Not going down at all. Sanji's missed his shots. Gets really uncomfortable now. Inters can just hunt him. He's just bloodlusting and whoop, works it out eventually. Interesting.
Couple of whoopsies, but
yeah.
Still looking very good.
I think he's just flustered. He's so highly strung. Buster's caught one.
Look where his teammates are. All over towards Pop. Ready to go B. Enough utility for it. Get Shiro down low. He can control the rotation. Take your Kinder out of the picture. Bomb goes down and you're great. But that smoke might change everything.
Perfect flash. Doesn't quite catch the first on Axile. Oh, but jumping up. Axile just holds his nerve and holds the line. They're not in a rush to plant. Want to make sure they get across safely. In fact, a safe throw, probably the best option. James is still in play. Buster walks up oil. They don't have as much space as they normally do. And of course, with the last round being played, they will give it everything she's got.
Gotta see the bomb here.
There's a second, and he's found it as well. Buster, there's some impact.
Look at the nades though on Shiro. He has everything.
If he finds Jay, oh, okay. He wanted to get that one-on-one. Good aim from VP.
Get on out there, mate. So smokes are dropping towards yard. One back of 6. One towards connector. Look at your Kinder.
Yeah, I like it. He's so far ahead. The angle from Inters does enable him to tag him up. Finished off and zips up the body bag is Axile. Into the site though, waiting for his opportunity, and oh, Hobbit actually took down his teammate. Jane was walked up cat. Now he's really not got much more than a plant. What can you say about this one?
Oh.
Shiro, bookend frags of this round. He opened it up and it looks like he's closed it down. It is only kick it.
What are you meant to do? He has the P250, but really?
Yeah, I mean, one tap Shiro would have been a start. It's not to be.
They
Double.
So collected right now, Gambit.
They're going to test him. Axile's actually tucked in a more supportive element here. And just as he goes looking, okay, your Kinder gets tagged up to 40. That might cost him into Axile. And it does. Tagged up
1
to
HP.
1 HP again. Axile's favorite number. It's a crucial frag from Jame. They're out main. Oh, and they were. Past tense forced by Inters and Hobbit. It's only Sanji now, and he's just getting a barrage of bullets through the smoke. He doesn't get a moment to breathe or think. He's screwed, sandwiched in appropriately, I suppose. Hobbit is rotating in as well. Sanji's already in position to punish this.
They think it's clear because that molly was misthrown. I think they think sandwich is... Oh, never mind.
Absolutely perfect. Hobbit's made it a slightly more realistic goal to stay competitive here because the bomb's not on the site. Hobbit is. You have to get through him. He's playing a very passive line. I say that as he peeks out for another. Hobbit is a man possessed.
Oh,
What
Hobbit!
is going on? Don't say Mordor. Don't say Mordor. Okay, 2 on 2, 2 on 1. There it is. Nafany makes it 15. Gambit.
Right? You don't have anything that you haven't gone off set smokes. You haven't been conditioning on the default.
Ooh, he actually wants more.
He's got through as well.
Buster should have him, but Hobbit's just not going down. Some quick reactions from him. I think Inters does spot out the boost on Ivy.
This is inspired stuff from
Distinct
Hobbit.
advantage, yeah. Smokes it, advances. That's big. Shiro, however, does stem the bleed. And now, advancing on that smoke. He's continuing to keep the entire pot play from VP under wraps. You just don't know what Hobbit's up to next. Shiro duking it out. Nafany has to contend with none other than the main monster. And he's gone down this time.
The bomb.
Hobbit finding another 25. The dude is rushing, speed running through this half. It's over. It's definitely over now. 16-4. Even quicker dispatching of VP than it was on Dust 2. Gambit within touching distance of the IEM Katowice trophy. Oh gosh, the odds constantly leaning towards Gambit and getting even more dramatic.
I think it's been knifed by a teammate.
Oh, that is gonna sour the mood unless they find a quick entry delivered by Yakinda, the Latvian. In and, well, out. Showed out by Shiro. Closes the door, says no thank you. Oh, Axile pushing the smoke and Kick It can't quite find the head. And he's actually managed to fill the feed. So has Hobbit, a double on his USP. It looked so good, it started so well. Where did it all go wrong? They're hunting him down now. He's got no bullets and no hope. Gambit turned it around despite conceding the opening. He wants info, and he's got more than that, actually. He just backed away, perhaps even calling it clear. They are flooding into B here.
Axile's flanking down connected too.
On pure contact, like, what's Nafany supposed to do? He's got such low health. His teammate, however, enters with a very small opportunity to punish. And through the smoke, it's actually the nade. Axile's thrown one in. It does dunk Kick It, because significant damage elsewhere. Yakinda mantles on the box in ferocious attempt to stay competitive. He's got a wild spray. 1 for 1. They're keeping it competitive here. Gambit are making him pay. Sanji needed a clean headshot and finds it. Just Shiro. 1vx. And And the bomb ticking against him as well. That is VP's first. There is a lot of nuance to the first 20 seconds of these rounds. Look at Inters. He's even hugging the smoke, hoping for anyone to walk up. Kickit is walking straight up, trying to catch Hobbit in transition. He's had such a good game on Train, closing in on 30 frags, and Hobbit, the multi-kill master, does it again. He's got the monster smoke, he's got the lineup. Astralis is starting to hunt. Maybe catch Sanji on the way back short pipe, and he has. Very costly round for Virtus Pro, get nothing done.
Oh, he's even given him
an extra treat.
Thank you very much, Axel. We'll take that one. And they were going to walk away with 2 AKs here, VP. But after you lose those 2 opening kills, you can see just how much they wanted to force the issue up that sandbag area. Oh, this timing from Axel to push forward here. He's found a bit of a gap, maybe behind them before they execute onto the site. And right now, nobody is looking.
Yeah, if NaVi can get contact, which you can see he's posturing to do, he's going to have all eyes. Oh, Kickit just about with his late arrivals. That's paranoia created. Jame looking to punish. Axel,
you can
hello.
see him.
He's dealt with it. Now VP have a 2-man advantage, but time really is not on their side. It will only take that! Another hero maneuver! Hobbit completely destabilizes the entire push. VP have got 10 seconds. Sanji's given him a way back in.
That's the plan.
Uh-oh, it's Hobbit. He's not quite done. Tags up another. He'll steal a 3rd away as well. Get out of my server. 2017 all over again.
They've drawn the rotation, but they can be back there in no time.
It's insane shot from NaVi.
Sorry, what?
I don't understand. If he gets this, Kickit has made a round out of it. Both the B defenders felled in a blink of an eye. Bomb down 2.
Not going to get the spread on that one.
No. Smoke line up. He will be able to extinguish or put out Heaven as a threat.
Just the flow of the game with these CIS teams is so different, right? And having 2 of them going toe-to-toe, you don't get one team that is the natural aggressor. It's almost like, hey, we both play a similar style. We like to string out fights. We like to really use that clock.
In their previous bout, on their path to the grand final.
Hobbit.
Oh, the flash was good. He still manages to pull one out. Yeah, he does. Inter's bit of team damage, but the double delivered. And that's enough to equalize. The early loss, it was Buster who did manage to chase down Axile, but it's NaVi with more impact. Up long, Buster has to contend with Shiro.
He's watching long as well, isn't he?
Well, he's kind of doing it all. Oh, it's going to come down to the Counter-Strike timing, and it couldn't have been better for Shiro.
Jame time, or is he going to give this one a crack? 25.
Might have to, you know. And round the corner, Shiro doesn't miss. Gambit taking 6, and I think Shiro's going to take James Orp for a spin.
Back to Monster to try again, and this setup is actually pretty good to deal with this play. You can see another smoke being thrown on out. Do they respect this, or do they go forward? YKinder in 2 mines.
He does. He goes through. And Hobbit perhaps unawares. There's still barrels, though. It's so potent. Inters unloads his mag. 3 VP members hit the deck and get out of my sight, says Hobbit. 7. Gambit running away with this defense, and they send VP back to the Iron Age. Because they know, as much as we do, they have to come to us. Oh no, 30 seconds for VP. Need some heroics out of Jame. And that's something. Axel needed info long, and it's cost him his life. Taking some initiative, taking some aggression. No way, NaVi! How are you doing it? How does it look so easy? And the Gambit apartments let out a roar.
He got fired up after that one, and for good reason. What an epic play that was, VP.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Just decides now is the time. Like 18 seconds, they want to be planting in the next 5. What am I going to do? I'm going to stand in the way. Outrageous scene. Bro. Good to see some emotion out of him as well. Let's go. You got to cross Axile. This is where they fight you. Okay, well, James definitely actually hit 2 of those.
Yep. Okay.
Knocked off his shoes on the second.
Didn't get them anything, though. So over towards B they go when the bomb is there. The boost is late.
And of course, it's a perfect timing. Swings in, only gets 1. So much hard work from YKinder. Inter's in prime position to stop Jame had he released his crouch, but looking good for VP here. Inters has been found as well on the edge of the smoke. Nice shot. Bomb ticking. Sanji is low as well. And oh, solid hold. Okay, VP. Damage control. Where is that AWP shot coming from? It's next to my eardrum.
Decoy.
Okay, enters. Oh, he's set up for the multi. And they walk on in. More blue in the feed. It's Hobbit with a double kill. Buster is the late lurk. Sanji just has to not die. They're begging him to survive.
Wait, they already know that Buster's a possibility.
They definitely are looking to deal with the late Buster. Oh, Nafany's got Sanji booked. And now even more attention drawn towards Buster's potential flank. They know he likes the late long. Everyone's staring at him, from barrels or otherwise. And now they definitely know, not gonna happen. Hobbit steals away a third. He is still having a spectacular fragging performance. Like, how much do they get away with here? There's 3 CTs to receive them. Buster's even there as well. 4 CTs. VP are in the right place.
Close.
And already Hobbit's found another. Quickly silenced. It's chaos in the smoke. They're trapped in the smoke. Bullets being thrown into it. And Axel's pulled a double out of it. Kicker guarding the bomb. It's an advantage, but I can feel my voice quiver. I know Jane would have to do something to save his teammate here. They're just waiting it out, and that's damage. That's more than damage. Axel, a millimeter from death. It's onto Shiro, really. Dancing with this crossfire, and it's well executed. VP. Tested, yes, but they pass. So on this contact, it should be a chance for Jame. Yukinda. Oh, he's going to eat that flash. And so does Jame. Blind. They're so blind, but they don't check their corners. It's only the one. He needs more. He demands more, but is silenced. Okay, awkward now for Virtus Pro. They need this round. They earned this round through the pistol. And Sanji close to confirming it. A double, make it a triple as Buster fills the feed as well. That should be enough. Okay, Sanji with a triple on the MP9.
Jame is still in connector as well. Oh, what a nade.
That's gonna hurt. That is gonna leave a mark, but they're up. And he unloads his mag, fully flashed. Muscle memory prevails. Needs another, and it is Sanji that's caught. Axel just needs to find Buster, and he has. It's all open. Gambit securing 12. Jame locked out of the sight. Nothing for him to do. It looks like Inters is already hunting him. He's not gonna find him just yet. Jame reveals his location though, and now it's time for the hunt.
Probably don't want to give up the guns either, if we're going to be completely honest at this juncture. So that's going to be 12 now for Gambit. And you can just see how difficult that is, right? This is not me calling out our lovely friend Rushdie by any means, but when they all run into the site and the kills happen within 5 seconds of each other, would have to catch a timing here.
He has. And converts it. Takes down the hardest hitter of Gambit. Your PGL Krakow 2017 major champion. Here in the Katowice stage, 4 years on. That's a big opening from Nafany.
Huge opening.
Just like that, the round starts to dissolve for Virtus Pro again. It's just wherever Gambit choose to put the pressure, put the pain.
They are more than in control of this game. They are not missing a shot.
And the Virtus Pro organization, 7 years later, being tested by the new breed, Gambit.
4 players from VP up here at A. And Gambit can still pivot. We still have 45 seconds left.
I mean, they can't pivot with the bomb long. And in they come. Crossfire's established. Looking good as the equalizer comes in. Hobbit continues to find impact. 2 down, and one of them was the AWPer. The FAMAS from Buster has done enough. If he could just find one more. And that is the duel. Big win, 1v1 for Shiro. Another 1vx, 20 seconds. Bomb on his back. And Sanji to put something into the VP side of the court. He heard him. And that's enough to enable a safe and uncontested plant. Just narrowly missing each other. And Shiro has evaporated from the site. No kit. He'll just check it, see it's clear, and that is a Shiro clutch. Gambit another step closer to the grand final, the trophy within their grasp.
16-6, 16-4. We're now looking at 14-7.
I wonder how many people could have called this one. Using that leadership role, he charges in. gets the info. It's Inters that gets the spray this time, even though Kicket's there as well. But from behind, YEKINDA had a minor chance. It was short-lived, and so is that round. Finished off already for Gambit. There was bloodshed, but that's just for show. Surely they can't see Sanji. The rail doesn't go that far. Oh, there's some info for you.
18 seconds.
Yep. And now they'll go. Smoke on Axile. Sanji to deny the plant. Inters is there as well. They got the info. Now they just need the plant. Nice find from Sanji. One more, the bombs lose. They just have to survive. Just survive. It's James. He does it his best. And so, 8 found. We go again. Really cutting it fine there. Gambit running down the clock.
He's heard this.
If. I don't think James is going to be...
No idea. He's got no idea.
And now things can get awkward. Sanji rotated as well.
25.
He knows YEKINDA leans long. He's passively tucked in. Shiro's got the bomb. He's still at playground. Which way am I going? Oh, you can see that Gambit are feeling that pressure.
They have to go B. And
they're trying to mid-round it. 12 seconds. I think he's just got enough time. That's if Kicker doesn't kill Inters, and it looks good to do so. A missed shot. They can't even plant. They run out of time. Gambit staring down these mid-rounds, and it's getting a little uncomfortable for them. The palms get a little more sweaty. And if Kicker's jiggle and continues as the smoke fades, they actually re-smoke it. Gambit and the clock becoming a bit more of a recurring theme as of late. Is it really going to be bodies? Oh, Kicker's just done an absolute hero spray. Straight through the smoke. Buster adds another to the list. They have to go. They have to go. Nafany's fully flashed. He walks in. Starting to disintegrate now. You got 14 seconds. You'd need a hero spray, and he's paid such a price for that one. It's just not to be. VP 11. More importantly, 4 since staring down the barrel of their opponent's championship point. The heart open to the possibilities of a VP return.
Oh, look at this.
Then, YEKINDA
right place, right time.
Pads the stats for 4 as they charge through that pipe. No one saw the man that's stolen this round from them.
Low HP, has the Kevlar, no nades to work with. The Tech 9, wow, it's better than a Glock. And he's heard some footsteps now over towards long. So if he can find the timing here, there is a slight gap. He's getting the move on. Sanji's heard it, and Sanji deals with it. 15 to 12 now. Hobbit's found a bit of a one-way gap in that smoke there, and they're putting it all on Hobbit. Oh!
I mean, the narrowest of margins. That's the jump peak he's got a punish angle for. And YEKINDA's gone. Hobbit with more impact. James silences him before things can go too awry. It's pulled Sanji to A, and in they come. Kick it to be tested for survival. To keep the dreams of a Katowice trophy in the cabinet. Gambit just need these frags. They're begging them, willing them across the line. Nafany's pulled one. Sanji says no. Buster didn't spot him. And Inters cancels the plan. Buster didn't hard clear. Not like this. Bombs down now. Gambit have the man advantage. Awkward. James needs to be the hero. He's flashed in. He's gobbled it up, but he's gone down.
Oh, no.
It's just a set of errors. And Gambit are jumping through every hoop. One more frag. Sanji makes the 1v3 a little more doable. Caught in the air. Not down yet. Sees Inter, sees the chance. Shiro's tagged. He's really not going down without a fight, but Gambit, they're playing this one safe. They know that it's all theirs. He just has to not defuse. 3 seconds, 2, it's done. Gambit, baby, they've done it. IEM Katowice. No small fish in a big pond anymore. They're swimming with the sharks. And they are the kings of Katowice, a new name to be inscribed on that trophy, and a product of hard work. So many names, so many humans dedicated to the betterment of something they were drawn to. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. The legendary names inscripted on that trophy. And for these kids, Axel said it himself, this doesn't feel real.
What a phenomenal showing from Gambit. A name that nobody expected to run this deep in the tournament. A name nobody expected to lift this trophy. And now look at the company that they stand with.
So many years. But this year, 2021, it goes to a new name. New names. Your Intel Extreme Masters, Katowice 2021 champions. It's Gambit.